Hello and welcome. In this video, we are discussing about SAP ABAP classes. So a class is used to specify the form of an object, and it combines data representation and methods for manipulating that data into one neat package. So the data and functions within a class are called members of the class. So class definition and implementation. So when you define a class, you define a blueprint for a data type, and this doesn't actually define any data type, but it does define what the class name means, what an object of the class will consist of, and what operations can be performed on such an object. That is, it defines the abstract characteristics of an object, such as attributes, fields, and properties. So the syntax how to define a class is class name definition, then the statements and end class. So a class definition starts with the keyword class, followed by the class name definition and the class body. So the definition of a class can contain various components of the class, such as attributes, methods, and events. So when we declare a method in the class declaration, the method implementation must be included in the class implementation. So how to implement a class? Class name, implementation, statements, and then end class. So implementation of a class contains the implementation of all its methods. In ABAP objects, the structure of a class contains components such as attributes, methods, events, types, and constants. Attributes. So attributes are data fields of a class that can have any data type, such as C, I, F, and N, and they are declared in the class declaration. These attributes can be divided into two categories: instance and static attributes. An instance attribute defines the instance-specific state of an object. The states are different for different objects. An instance attribute is declared by using the data statement. Static attributes define a common state of a class that is shared by all the instances of the class. That is, if you change a static attribute in one object of a class, the change is visible to all other objects of the class as well. A static attribute is declared by using the class data statement. Methods. So a method is a function or procedure that represents the behavior of an object in the class. The methods of the class can access any attribute of the class. The definition of a method can also contain parameters, so that you can supply the value to these parameters when methods are called. The definition of a method is declared in the class declaration and implemented in the implementation part of a class. The method and end method statements are used to define the implementation part of a method. So the syntax how to implement a method: method name, statements, end method. In this syntax, m_name represents the name of a method. You can call a method by using the call method statement. So this was a brief discussion on SAP ABAP, and we'll be discussing more on SAP ABAP in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now.